Hi guys, it's day 3. It's all about making sustainable goals. We want to make realistic goals. So you don't set yourself up for any type of failure, because that's basically what happens if you set up some kind of crazy goal that you know that you can't meet. So your goals should be small. You want them to be sustainable goals, and you want them to be something that you have control over. Did I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep? Did I drink enough water today? Did I add dark leafy greens into at least one of my meals today? Did I move today? These are pretty simple. And notice that I didn't say anything negative or restrictive. Did I avoid sweets today? Did I stay at a Starbucks today? You want to focus on the good things, not on the negative things. You never want to start to focus on things that you're restricting from yourself, because that makes it frustrating. If I sit there and I tell you, you're not allowed to have this, you're just going to want this, right? So we want our goals to be stuff that is things that you can accomplish, sustainable goals. We want to focus on things that are attainable, right? If you've never stepped foot inside of a gym before, you're probably not doing 30 minutes on a Stairmaster, and you're not going to deadlift 250 pounds. Let's just be real. Let's start with something that's a little bit more realistic, like maybe 5 to 10 minutes on the rower or doing some body weight exercises. Maybe add in something as simple as every day I'm going to try to get more time into my plank. Excuse me. Or maybe try to do some push-ups. I like to do push-ups every single morning. So if you add something like that, it's something that you're going to, also consistently do. So the same goes for eating. If you're someone that doesn't cook, you're probably not going to do this massive meal prep. That's just crazy to expect, or do some kind of, super detailed, complicated recipe. Let's start with maybe adding in some healthier snacks, or maybe watching an easy recipe video, or taking a cooking class, something that's simple like that. Or like I said before, adding some dark leafy greens into all of your meals, something that's attainable. So you want, like I said, we're starting with small goals, simple things like that. I included something that's called the SMART Goals worksheet. This is something that'll support you more with those bigger goals. So when you sit down and you think of like the really big goals that you want, and of course, like I said, we're going with small goals as well. So you want to think of the really big goals using this SMART worksheet, and then we're going to break down those big goals into the smaller goals, the more attainable goals, the ones that we can start focusing on right now, little by little, and all of those lead up to your bigger goal. But even when it comes to your bigger goal, you want it to be something that's realistic. Your goals can be progressive, so you can start with something that's small. Like we said, maybe we start with that 5 minutes on the rower and doing some body weight exercises, but you lead up to doing more time, or maybe doing a warm up on the rower and a cool down on the rower, and upping your body weight exercises, and maybe starting to add some weight, different things like that. So something that's going to be progressive that you can consistently add on to. So this is going to be really important. You don't want to take on too much, because again, that's setting you up for failure. We want to start with, like I said, small goals that are easy to implement. Habits are simply daily goals that are achievable every single day. And this whole thing that we're working on is on your healthy habits, right? So we want to start here with our goals. We are getting to dive back into discovering all of our healthy habits, but this is just one more step to get us there. So now, using your worksheet, you're going to go ahead and you're going to come up with all the different goals that you have using that the SMART goal worksheet that I have, as well as some other things that are in there. This one may take a little bit longer. If you need more time, then you can, skip on to the next day, one day ahead. It's totally fine. This one could take a little bit more than the other ones that we've had, or maybe you've been thinking of your goals for a long time and you're just going to breeze right through this. Either way, I will hopefully see you tomorrow, but I will at least see you in 2 days.